So I've literally just transferred the next part of the deposit, which took me days, literally took me days to do, just because I was a bit nervous. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this before, and I'm doing it on my own. So there is that little niggling voice at the back of your head, and actually, for the most part, it doesn't come from me. It actually comes from other people. Um, so what I would say is try not to let the voices take hold. If you've done your research, if you know your stuff, then go with the facts. Okay, my research period was like months, literally, um, and the reason that I ended up going with this specific developer in this specific area, and I thought about the advice that I give my own clients, which is initially I was going to buy inland in Dubai, and I chose not to. I chose to go with a developer, city developers who are a little bit further out, and they are developing in Al Quwain. Now I say they're further out, but they're half an hour by, which is a separate emirate. Okay, so I don't want to confuse you all, but Al Quwain is a separate emirate from Dubai. However, it is only half an hour away by car, which is the same distance from Dubai South to downtown Dubai. And if you know Dubai at all, you'll know that obviously downtown is where you want to be. That's where the property prices, are the highest. That's where the Burj Khalifa is. So you'll know that obviously, the distance and time to Al Quwain is pretty much the same as it is to Dubai South. I'm not saying that Dubai South is not a good investment. It definitely is. There's going to be the new Expo City there, and there's going to be, I think, there is going to be a new airport, but I think there's also other transport links in that area. So the reason for buying in Al Quwain is simply because it's a beachfront property, and when it comes down to it, the long and short of it is that beachfronted property are finite. Okay, now I'm not an investor who's there to flip, so I'm not buying a property to sell it like 2 months down the line, because I think this is going to be one that you have to hold on to see the appreciation, your return on investment. So yeah, so basically my thinking behind this investment is that there's nothing like it in Dubai. There is beachfront property in Dubai which are transacting at something like 9,000 dirhams per square foot. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but my understanding is that that's what they contract at. The one that I'm purchasing in Al Quwain is currently 2,000 per square foot. So you can see where the upward trajectory is going. So stick along for the ride. Who knows, it might all go fucking tits up, and if it does, that's experience. But there's no champagne without risk, and I think it's really important to say this, which is that you can sit on the sidelines forever and take no chances. And I don't know, maybe that would be fulfilling for some people, but I just think you want to get involved, and I think that people think Dubai is riskier than it is. There's actually not as much risk as you would imagine, and you can actually choose some really, really safe investments over there. So yeah, so we'll see how this goes. If you have any questions, let me know. But yeah, that was the second part. That was the rest of the 10% deposit, and then there's another 10% which is due in, I think, a few weeks' time, and then after that, they slipped me into a lovely jubbly payment plan, which I'm excited for. Everyone's excited to get their money away, but no, it's kind of, I've caught my hair in this bobble, but it's nerve-wracking. So guys, I'm gonna give up on the bobble situation. Sorry. So I hope you're all well. If you have any questions, let me know.